All right, so now what we're going to do is work on the hand rig here. So what you're going to notice is, obviously same thing as before. We'd want to move these joints and be able to, rotate them and curl them in. Okay, but one of the problems with hands, the biggest kind of obstacle, is that you're dealing with so many joints when you're doing this, right? So we don't have to click on every single one. So I could make a controller for each one, and that would just be very cumbersome. It would give me a lot of fidelity, right? I could really really specifically make it look the way that I want. But that's a little bit of a clumsy approach. So what we're going to do instead is add attributes and then add one attribute that controls the curling, right? Because for the most part, fingers only curl in one direction. It does have other motions, like you can kind of spread your fingers a little bit, and you can move them a little bit this way and that way. We're not going to add that. You can add that afterwards if you want, just because of time purposes. So, but I do want to be able to make them curl. So what you're going to do is you're going to grab this controller and hold shift, select this controller, and then we're going to add attribute. You can either go to edit, add attribute here, or go to modify, add attribute. All right. And this is what we're going to do. So we're going to do pinky curl, right? Lowercase p, capital C, curl, and then hit add. Then we'll do ring curl, add, middle curl, add, index curl, add, and then we'll do thumb curl, add, and then we're going to do thumb roll and thumb swivel. All right. And we'll just hit OK on the last one. Okay. So that's going to add these attributes, just like the rest of these. But unlike these that actually do things like, if you go to rotate and rotate, it actually, it changes the rotation. These currently do nothing. So what we're going to do now is actually hook these up to the joints themselves. It's a little bit time consuming, but it'll save you more time in the back end. So what I'm going to do is have nothing selected, and then you're going to go Windows, General Editors, and you're going to go Connection Editor. Boop. All right. Now select this curve and hit Reload Left. Scroll all the way down, and you'll see what the attributes that we added. Okay. Now let's start with the pinky because that's a little bit easier. We're going to select this pinky joint. I'm going to hit Q, so I just have select. I'm going to select this pinky joint, and we're going to reload right. What I want to do is have pinky curl, control. And again, if I hit E, you can see the, let me click on this C here, the rotate Z, the blue one, right? Right here you can see, so blue is Z, right? So, where are you? So I'm going to scroll down and we're going to look for rotate right here. And you're going to have to expand it. So I want pinky curl to control rotate Z. Now what that's going to do, just so you get an idea, is that if I select this now and go pinky curl, you see it's going to basically, it takes this 29, and now that number is being pumped into this. In fact, I can't even change this anymore because that yellow means there's a direct connection. All right. So that's what it does, just so you get an idea. All right. Let me go ahead and zero this back out again. Okay. So that's the first joint, but I want to do it to all of them. So what I'm going to do is just, I'm going to, with the first joint still selected, just hit down arrow. That'll go to the next joint down, and then reload right. Now we have that joint in this section. This is output. This is input. I'll open this up and then rotate Z. I'm going to hit the down arrow. Now I got that next joint, reload right, open this up, rotate Z. Okay, so now if I were again to go to pinky curl, you're going to see it's going to curl all of those joints, right? And that's a little bit easier than having to grab each one, and we can just quickly do it. And that's all we're going to do for all of them. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the ring curl, then select the this first ring joint, reload right, and go to rotate, rotate Z, and then down arrow, reload right, rotate, rotate Z, down arrow, reload right, rotate, rotate Z, right? So I just do each one, rotate Z to ring curl. Let's go to the next one. So I'll select this. Now I'm doing the middle joint, right? There's the middle joint, reload right, so middle joint's in here. Rotate, rotate Z. If for some reason you make a mistake, it's not a big deal. Just click on it again and you will undo the connection. It's really easy. Notice that it turns blue and it also italicizes, and this will also italicize. That's how you know that they're connected. Anyway, so rotate Z. I'm going to hit the down arrow, reload right, rotate, rotate Z. You can also just click on them if it makes you feel better. And then reload right, rotate, rotate Z. Okay? Then we'll do the index curl. All right, so reload right. I want to go this time to index. Boom. Rotate Z. Reload right. I hit the down arrow, by the way. Rotate Z, down arrow, reload right, rotate, rotate Z. All right, next is the thumb. So we'll grab this first one, reload right, grab the thumb, open up rotate, rotate Z, down arrow, reload right, rotate, rotate Z, down arrow, reload right, rotate, rotate Z. Okay, so I got those, but we actually have these other ones too, like thumb roll and thumb curl. The reason why I did those is this, just so you get an idea. If I grab all of these and I curl them, really? Okay, let's just do this. We'll type in, I think it's 90, right? If I type in, oops, we want to do minus 90. Minus 90. You're going to see these will curl in fine, but notice that the thumb, even if I adjust the thumb, let's say, I bring that back a little bit. Okay, this way. You can see, like, I need to be able to like move this this way, or rotate like this. I need a little bit more control, because if you look at your thumb, right, you can kind of move it a bit more than you can your other fingers. So that's what those other ones are for. That's why we put those swivel and whatchamahapits. Okay, so what we're going to do is select that first thumb joint again and reload right, open up the rotates, and this time go to thumb roll, and we want to go to rotate X. I'm only going to do it on the first one because, like, if you hold your thumb at the base of it, you'll notice you can't move the other joints. You can only move that first one. It's only this one that can rotate in these other dimensions, okay? So now I'm going to go to rotate swivel, and then we'll go rotate Y. So I'm not doing the other ones. It's just for this one, okay? And now you'll see I can do thumb curl here. So let's say, oops, let's say again, I'm just going to, let's say we do 80, just so it's not like crazy, except minus 80 I meant. So you do minus 80, and now I can take my thumb curl this in, right, and be like, oh, it's in my hands. I could take the thumb roll, and that's not really helping too much, but I could take the swivel here, right, and go, okay, and then we'll take thumb roll, and let's curl it in this way, and you know what I mean? I can micromanage now the thumb using those numbers. So you just click and drag, and then type in 0. All right, and that is how you do the hand. And so I'm just going to go ahead and do the other hand, but if you know how to do it, you can stop the video and just watch that, or if you want to just do it with me, just do it with me now, so that way you it might be easier for you. Okay, so I'm going to select this controller first, and now we're going to hit reload left, okay, because I'm doing the other controller. Scroll up to the top, well, it still says FK controller, but anyways, reload left. Then we want to grab, we'll start with the pinky again, grab the pinky. I'm just going to hit Q so I don't have to deal with that with the manipulator. Select pinky curl, and then let me see. Let's try this again. Reload right, rotate, and rotate Z. I wonder why that was grayed. I must have had something else open. Okay, down arrow, reload right, rotate, rotate Z, down arrow, reload right, rotate, rotate Z. Okay, next one. Select this one, reload right, rotate, don't click rotate Z, gotta switch to ring curl. Rotate Z, down arrow, reload right, rotate, rotate Z, down arrow, reload right, rotate, rotate Z. Good. Select this one. All right, so now we got our middle. Reload right, rotate, don't hit rotate Z, rotate Z, right? We gotta make sure we select the right one. Okay, down arrow, reload right, rotate, rotate Z, down arrow, reload right, rotate, rotate Z. Select this one, reload right, index curl, rotate, rotate Z, down arrow, reload right, rotate, rotate Z, down arrow, reload right, rotate, rotate Z. All right, now we'll do the thumb. Select this, reload right. Let's go to thumb curl, rotate, rotate Z. And since we already have this one selected, let's just go ahead and do the thumb rolls and stuff too. So we'll do thumb roll, that's rotate X. Thumb swivel, that's rotate Y. Okay. Now we'll hit the down arrow to get to the next one. And we're going to go back to thumb curl, and we want to do, rotate Z. All right, okay, click on this one, reload right, rotate, there it is, okay. So thumb curl, make sure you grab this one. I think it was still on the previous joint. Reload right, and then rotate Z, down arrow, reload right, rotate, rotate Z, okay. And that's it. So now we'll hit close, And now we have we'll call it robust fingers here that we can actually, select them, and, we can do it on these two. Select this one and, do all sorts of fun things. Okay, so we have now our our hand rig, which will make that a little bit easier. And then I think the last thing I'm going to do for now, I mean, we could make this a lot more robust. There's really robust rigs out there. Last thing I'm going to do is just fix these eyes so that we have eyeballs and that they look at stuff. Okay, that'll be the last thing. Oh, that and cleanup.